Hi, everybody. Welcome to my channel at Crow's Call Tarot. This is Melody, and this reading is for the full moon in Scorpio. We're going to check and see what messages Spirit has for the collective for their greatest and highest good on what needs to be released during this full moon in Scorpio. Okay, so we're going to start off with the Moonology cards by Yasmin Bolin. Okay. Then we'll pull an oracle card. This is the Wisdom of the Hidden Realms by Colette Baron Reed. And because it's a full moon, I felt that the Power of Surrender cards was a good choice to incorporate into this reading. And these cards are by Judith Orloff. Okay. And then for a final message, we're going to tap into the Archangel Oracle cards and see what the Archangels have to say for an additional message. Okay. So let's get started. Let's have one Moonology card to start off this reading with. A Moonology card. Can I have one card, please, Spirit, for a message for the collective? One Moonology card. Okay. How about we just do it this way? Okay. So first message is you are good enough. Okay. So let's see what this means. You are good enough. Okay. It's time to be really honest with yourself and understand what leads you to ask your question. Have you been humble in the point of being self effacing? Humility is good, but it can go too far. And drawing this card suggests you may be underrating yourself. You don't have to be flash, just quietly certain that you are good enough. At the other end of the scale, you also need to honestly answer this question. Have you been too picky? The full moon and Virgo card needs some truthful answers. Once you've given them, it should be easier to see how you got where you are. Your next steps should be more obvious to you. Pay attention to the details. Hard work brings results. Okay. Um, so basically they're saying to stop second guessing yourself. Okay. Stop thinking that you're not good enough. Stop second guessing whatever you're thinking about. Stop second guessing the fact that you feel you're not good enough. Get rid of the doubts. I feel that they're telling you to surrender all that. Let go of it because Spirit is telling you that you are good enough. Okay. All right. So let's get, well, two of them wanted to come out right off the bat. So we got the Queen of Light. And we got the Dragon's Duel, Inner Conflict, Morality, Conscious Choice. So we got a 15, which is a 6, and a 23, which adds up to a 5. So we got a 6 and a 5, which adds up to an 11. So I feel that things are manifesting. Okay. So the Queen of the Light, illumination, enlightenment, and celebration. So I feel that this queen is coming in to illuminate something. What do I feel she's coming in to illuminate? This inner conflict of you feeling like you're not worthy. Why do you feel like you're not worthy? Okay. So I feel that this Queen of Light is coming in to give you some kind of enlightenment to help you feel that you are good enough. Okay. And what I feel with this dragon's duel is whatever dragon you feed, that's the one that wins. So if you feed the self-doubt dragon, that's the dragon that's going to win. If you feed the self-confident dragon, that's the dragon that's going to win. So I feel that this Queen of Light is illuminating this inner conflict and telling you that you are good enough. Get rid of the inner conflict. Feed the positive dragon. Okay. So let's see what needs to be surrendered. What needs to be surrendered? Surrender to trust. Okay. Trust yourself and your decisions. Don't be swayed by other people's strong opinions about what to do. Take action and be confident that you have chosen the right path. Exactly. Surrender to trust. You are good enough. That's why this spirit is sending this queen in to enlighten this conflict and trust that you made the right decision and that you're on the right path is what I feel. Okay. So now we're going to tap into the archangels and see what final message they have. Clear your space. Archangel Jophiel, get rid of the clutter, clear the energy around you, and use feng shui. So what they're saying about getting rid of the clutter, I feel that that's another thing that this Queen of Light is illuminating. Okay, the clutter that needs to be released, the clutter that's causing this inner conflict, that's causing you to doubt that whether or not you're good enough for a situation. Okay, Spirit is saying surrender to trust that you're on the right path and clear your space. Okay, that's what I feel this first message is telling you. So now we're going to move on to the second message. So Spirit, can we have another message? Show the world the real you. Okay, so I feel they're telling you to remove masks, show the real world who you truly are. Okay. um they're saying you need to detach a little from whatever situation you're asking about. Okay, someone might be keeping you at arm's length now, but it's no bad thing. It's important for you to allow life to unfold and progress, even if change seems like a frightening prospect. Okay, if you've been holding yourself back from showing the world the real you, this card reminds you that your unique characteristics are what make you special. In a relationship, you are being too aloof or detached. Okay. Um, they're telling you you're too much into your head. Get into your heart. Um, and whatever situation you're inquiring about is going to take a significant turn. Okay. Which in turn I feel will help you to get out of your head and into your heart. So let's pull uh Hidden Wisdom of the Realms card. The Desert Prince, Survival and False Promises. Okay, it's a number 19, which adds up to a 10. So I feel that cycles, this new moon in Scorpio is bringing about a change of a cycle. Something new is going to manifest. All right. So let's see what this number 19 card has to say. You When you stumble upon the Desert Prince, you receive a gift. The plant life that Exists in a desert environment, is well defended, tough, and succulent, even though it gets little or no water. In spite of external conditions, extraordinary life can form and thrive. That's what I feel this show yourself the real world. Okay. You know, you've been through a lot, you got some thick skin. Now it's time to let your light shine. Okay. Because I feel that there is something or someone coming in that's going to give you a gift. And I feel that it's going to give your life an unexpected change, is what I feel. Okay. Be tough, have courage, and dare to dream no matter what the circumstances. Okay. You not only survive, you will thrive. In spite of conditions, you will succeed. Dry spells are also true tests of faith and outrage. Accept nothing less than what it is your most precious dreams and watch miracles manifest. Okay. So let's see what needs to be surrendered. Surrender obsessive thinking. Yes. Yes, surrender this obsessive thinking so that you can get out of your head and into your heart, is what I feel. If you're choosing, if you're obsessing about a person or a situation, turn the dilemma over to spirit. Doing so will help bring you clarity and even solve the problem. Again, so this card tells you to get out of your head and into your heart. So spirit is telling you to surrender that obsessive thinking. Get out of your head, because when you do, unexpected gifts, excuse me, will arrive, is what I feel. Okay. So let's get an Archangel Oracle card to go to finish off this reading. So, Archangels, what's your final message to end this message? Chakra clearing, Archangel Metatron. Call upon me to clear and open your chakras using sacred geometric shapes. Okay. So I feel that with this obsessive thinking, I feel that you could have a block in either your third eye or your crown chakra, because that's the head, that's where you're thinking. And I also feel that there could be a block in your heart chakra, because you need to get out of this obsessive thinking and get into your heart. So Archangel Metatron is telling you to call upon him and clear and open your chakras and use geometric shapes. Okay. So if you want to know what shapes to use for each particular chakra, you can either go on Pinterest, which is a very good site to get on, or Google it. One of the two. Google is an amazing thing. Okay. So that's what I recommend. All right. So let's move on to message number 3. So what would you like to address for message number 3, Spirit? Time to breathe out. Okay. So when you breathe out, what you do is you exhale everything that's negative out of your body. Stress, that obsessive thinking, blockages. When you breathe, when you inhale, you pull that white light in, and when you breathe out, you exhale everything that's no good for you. Okay. Let's see. See if there's any special message for this one. Okay. The intensity of the full moon has abated, and what are we left with? That's what this card is asking you. It suggests that the situation you're asking about has now peaked, and it's time for you to regroup and learn from your experience rather than blindly forging ahead. Have faith that what is happening is for the best. Okay, so whatever you have to release or whatever is releasing from your life, let it go. Breathe it out, because it is for your greatest and highest good. Okay? And accept the way things are now, and give yourself and others time out to relax. Okay. Um, I feel that they're also telling you to avoid falling into some kind of a slump because um that's why I feel that they're telling you to just breathe out, exhale it, release it, because when you release it, it'll be for the greatest and highest good of whomever is resonating with this message. So, can we have one hidden wisdom of the hidden realms oracle card to go with this? Breathe out. The hungry ghost, obsession, scarcity, consciousness, and attachment. Okay. So I feel that that's what they're telling you to breathe out. It's number 14, which adds up to a 5. So I feel that they're telling you you have the ability to release um, these obsessions, this scarcity, this mindset, and these attachments. Okay, they want you to release this, breathe these hungry ghosts out, let them go, release them shadows, release attachment to the outcome, release the scarcity mindset, release the obsessions that you may think that you have. Now is the time to breathe them all out and release them. The full moon is about releasing. Okay. So, what is it that we need to surrender, Spirit? You have one power of surrender cards. One power of surrender card. Okay. Surrender to your soul's path. Exactly. Breathe out all these negativity, these hungry ghosts. Breathe them out. Let them go. Let them go hunt somebody else. Let's hope they don't, but let them go bother somebody else. Surrender to your soul's path. Your life's journey has been perfectly designed for your soul's growth. Embrace every lesson and every moment. Okay? Be thankful for the lessons that you've had to learn. Now breathe out and release them. It's time to let them go. Okay. Full moon in Scorpio. The full moon is about releasing things, letting things go, making room for the new moon to bring new things into your life. Okay. So, can I have one Archangel card? This one seems to be wanting to come out. So, we'll take it. And it's called Healthy Lifestyle. Okay. Archangel Raphael, eat a healthful diet, get adequate sleep, and exercise regularly for optimal health. Okay. Yes, it'll help you to perhaps learn how to breathe. If you exercise, then you are releasing things that no longer, the toxins within your body, within your heart, and within your soul. Okay. And surrender to your soul's journey. Don't be stuck here in a 3D world. Don't be letting them ghosts hang in your closet. Surrender to your soul's path. Eat healthy. Get a lot of sleep and rest and exercise. It'll help you to learn how to breathe out things that no longer serves your soul is what I feel. Okay. Um, we'll do one more. I feel one more will be all right. All right. Can I have one more final message, Spirit, for the collective? What do you need to release? Exactly. What is it that you need to release? You need to ask yourself that. Your answers will come to you. All right. Okay. Okay, so the waning moon points to what's falling away. Life goes in cycles, and sometimes we need downtime or to let go. No matter when in the moon cycle you pull this card, it's a sign that a situation has peaked. for better or worse. It is time for you to go easier. It's the autumn and winter of the cycle. So, what do you need to release? Almost certainly something from the situation you're asking about. This card can be very positive, but it can be gently suggesting that you let something go and stop trying so hard. All right. So, they're telling you to move forward with as little resistance as possible. Um, Releasing emotional baggage is recommended. Say sorry to someone. Do energetic work such as meditation and yoga. And that's what this last archangel message was about exercising and breathing. And after you release things, release emotional baggage and do the work, you'll see what lies ahead. Okay. The gifts that lie ahead. All right. So let's move on to a Wisdom of the Hidden Realms card. The Arrow Master, hitting the mark, intention, and detachment. A number 10. Okay. So, what do you need to release? You need to release attachment. You need to release attachment to where that arrow of intention is going to hit. Okay. Release emotional baggage. Okay. Pull up, put that intention on the end of that arrow that you're shooting. Release it. Hand it over to the divine. The divine will make sure that it hits its mark. Okay. So make sure you release the attachment to try to control your intentions of for the future, like the potential outcomes of where that arrow is going to hit. Stay positive in your intentions, okay? Release emotional baggages. Let spirit handle that arrow. Once you shoot them positive intentions, hand it over to the divine because they will make sure that it hits the mark. Okay. So, what do you need to release is attachment. Attachment to the outcome, attachment to another person, attachment to the future, attachment to the past. Stay in the present moment, is what I feel that they are telling you. All right. So let's pull a power of surrender card. What needs to be surrendered with this mark? Surrender the habit of people pleasing. Exactly. What do you need to release? The habit of people pleasing. Speak your needs and be true to yourself. Focus on your own happiness instead of always trying to make everyone else happy, right? Make sure you're hitting your own mark, but you got to release that attachment to people pleasing, release attachments to outcomes, addictions, whatever you are attached to, codependency, release it all, especially this habit of people pleasing. There's only one person out there that you need to please, and that is yourself. When you're happy, you get happiness back. Okay. So let's pull an Archangel Oracle card for a final message. Okay. So we got relationship harmony, Archangel Raguel. Okay. Relationship harmony. We angels are opening the hearts of everyone involved. Arguments and conflicts are now being resolved. Okay. So whatever needed to I feel that this hitting the mark, once you release this outcome, release the attachment to the outcome and surrender to pleasing yourself instead of pleasing everybody else. I feel that once you shot that arrow, the divine took over and they are releasing conflicts from between you and everybody else. They are helping to resolve them. Arguments or conflicts that you possibly had in your life are being released. All right. All right. Well, I hope that resonated with somebody. Again, my name is Melody, and this is A Crow's Call Tarot. So I want to thank each and every one of you guys for subscribing, leaving messages, liking. Love it all. Blessings to you all. Happy full moon in Scorpio. I love you guys, and blessed be from the Crow's Priestess.